Buying a tennis racket in 2026 should be simple. You want to hit the ball where you aim, not launch it into the next zip code or feel your elbow file a complaint. But nope, you walk into a shop or scroll online and suddenly every racket claims it gives more spin and more control, which is like a burger claiming it's also a salad. I'll break down 6 rackets people in the real world keep loving, and yes, product links are in the description. Number 6. Headspeed MP 2024. If you want one racket that won't turn every session into a personality test, the Speed MP is that friend who shows up on time and doesn't start drama. It's a 100 square inch head, about 300 grams unstrung, 16 Ki 9 pattern, and it plays like a clean, do-it-all option. People keep praising it because it stays stable when rallies get fast, so you're not watching your racket twist and then pretending that was a tactical miss. From the baseline, it gives easy depth without feeling wild. On serves, it's a nice mix of pace and placement, like it helps you out without taking credit for it. At net, volleys feel solid, not buzzy, which is what you want when someone is blasting returns at your face. Best fit, 3.0 to 4.5 players, singles or doubles, anyone who wants a balanced frame that works with whatever mood their forehand is in that day. For strings, a shaped poly at a medium tension gives you predictable spin. If you want comfort and a little extra pop, a multi or hybrid plays really well here. Number 5. Wilson Clash 100 V3. This is for anyone whose elbow has ever said, hey, maybe stop doing that. The Clash is famous for comfort because it's super flexible compared to most modern power frames. The V3 keeps that soft feel while firming up the stability a bit, which is great because earlier versions could feel like they were made of polite rubber. You get a 100 square inch head, roughly 295 grams unstrung, 16 by 19 pattern, and a feel that's easy on joints. On court, it's forgiving. When your timing is a little late or your footwork is doing the bare minimum, it still helps you get the ball deep. Serves come off with good placement, and touch shots feel natural because the frame pockets the ball nicely. Doubles players like it because it's quick at net and doesn't punish you for reflex volleys. The trade-off is simple. If you're a big swinger who hits heavy and fast, the Clash can feel a little too soft, like the ball hangs around for an extra millisecond, and you're not totally sure who's in charge. The fix is easy. Choose a slightly firmer string, keep tension reasonable, or add a little weight at 3 and 9 o'clock for more stability. If comfort is your non-negotiable, this is a smart pick. Number 4. Yonex EZONE 2025. The EZONE ZU100 is for players who want power but also want the ball to land in the court, which sounds like a low bar, yet here we are. It's a 100 square inch head, 16 by 19 pattern, around 300 grams unstrung, and it's known for that plush, clean feel. People describe it as smooth and solid, not harsh. And that matters when you're hitting for an hour and your arm would like to remain employed. What it does best is easy depth with control. You swing, the ball goes, and you don't have to swing like you're chopping wood to get it past the service line. It also moves fast enough for defense, so when you're stretched out wide and doing that desperate slide, you can still flick something back with decent pace. On serve, it gives 3 miles per hour and a nice mix of spin and placement. This is a great fit for 3.5 to 4.5 players who want controllable power, plus anyone who likes a bigger sweet spot without going oversized. If you hit very flat, the launch angle can feel a bit higher, so pair it with a control-leaning poly or bump tension a couple pounds. If you want a modern power racket that still feels classy, this one belongs on your short list. Number 3. Wilson Blade 98 16 by 19 V9. If you've ever hit a ball, watched it miss by 3 feet, and then stared at your strings like they betrayed you, the Blade might be your therapy. This is the control and feel pick, the racket for players who want to aim and actually have the ball cooperate. It's a 98 square inch head with a 16 by 19 pattern, about 305 grams unstrung, and a more connected response than most 100 inch power frames. The Blade is about precision. You can drive through the ball, change direction, hit a slice that stays low, and volley with confidence. Returns feel steady, because the frame doesn't flutter when pace comes at you. It's especially nice for players who like that "I know exactly what I did" feedback at contact. When you hit clean, it rewards you. When you don't, it politely tells you, yeah, that was you. Who it fits, strong 3.5 players and up, or anyone who already generates their own pace and wants more control over it. The one downside is it won't hand you free power. So if your swing is short or you're tired, your ball can land short. Stringing matters here too. A poly gives you crisp control and spin. A hybrid can add comfort and a little extra pop without losing the Blade's main vibe. Number 2. Babolat Pure Drive 2025. The Pure Drive is the I want help racket, and honestly, that's a valid request. It's been a favorite for years because it gives easy power in a 100 square inch, 16 by 19, 300 gram package. It has a thicker beam, which basically means it's built to add pop. And the newer feel is smoother than older versions, which is great because nobody wants a racket that feels like it's high-fiving your arm with a regret. Serves are where it really shines. First serves get extra speed, second serves get extra kick, and even when your toss is a little off, you can still get something dangerous in the box. From the baseline, it rewards a modern topspin swing and gives you depth even when you're a step late. It's also a solid doubles choice if you want a bigger serve and a firm first volley. Here's the caution, because every powerful racket comes with one. If you swing flat and string it too tight with a stiff poly, the ball can launch. Then you'll blame the racket, the wind, your shoes, the universe, anything but the setup. Keep tension reasonable, choose a control-focused string, and the Pure Drive turns into a very reliable power when you want it framed for 3.0 to 4.5 players. Number 1. Babolat Pure Aero, 2026. If your game is built on topspin, the Pure Aero is still the main character. This racket is for players who want the ball to jump, dip, and annoy opponents in the most legal way possible. You're getting a 100 square inch head, around 300 square inch head, around 300 grams unstrung, 16-19 pattern, and a design that helps the racket move fast through the air. People love it because it turns a fast swing into a heavy ball, and heavy balls win points, even when your footwork is not exactly a highlight reel. The Pure Aero lets you play high-margin tennis without feeling like you're just looping. You can aim higher over the net, swing aggressively, and still bring the ball down inside the baseline. That's huge for singles. And it's also great for kick serves that jump up and make returners feel like they're swinging at a bouncing basketball. Angles come easier too, especially on short balls where you want to pull someone off the court. The only deal is that it wants you to hit with spin. If you hit super flat, it can feel like the racket is begging you to brush up more. Pair it with a control-leaning poly at a sensible tension, and you'll get the spin and shape without the ball flying. If you want spin that actually shows up on the scoreboard, this is the top pick in 2026. Quick recap so your brain doesn't have to keep 6 options open at once. Speed MP is the balanced all-court choice. Clash is the comfort-first lifesaver. EZONE 100 is controllable power with a smooth feel. Blade 98 is for control, feel. Blade 98 is for control, feel, and directional confidence. Pure Drive is the easy power workhorse. Pure Aero is the spin machine for modern baseline play. Product links are in the description. Drop a comment with your level and whether you hit more flat or with topspin, and I'll point you toward the best match. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.